We got Bruin Fleischmann. We got Luke Freer. Fellas, how we doing?
Good.
Mike's right there.
We're doing well.
We're doing good. Just in our service dress. We're ready to
Yeah,
go.
you guys are dressed and ready to go. I absolutely love it.
Yes.
Yeah, talk to me about, just obviously it was not the season you guys envisioned last year, but you guys really picked things up down the stretch. And I thought you guys were one of the most improved teams in the second half. Just talk to me about that run. Was there anything in particular that kind of changed during that second half to really spark things?
Yeah, I mean, I would just go along and say that we were a super young team. Like, that was very known from the start of the season, and that's no excuse. Like, 3 games in, right? You're not a young team anymore. But I think we started rolling and we started playing as a team. So we weren't just a young team. We started playing as a team those last 4 games, and we got a streak going that we're hoping to keep going next year.
For sure.
Yeah, going along with that, we just figured it out as a team together. I feel like Bruin said, we're a young team, but with 3 games in, you're not really a young team. So it was really just finding who we were and just adapting to that.
Luke, just talk to me about, the art of the punting position, especially the way that you guys play games, right? Time of possession, you guys want to drill the clock,
Exactly.
Ball possession is crucial whenever you guys play. You guys, just talk to me when you're kind of in those low scoring grudge matches and you're kind of out there kind of dictating things.
Well, I think it's kind of ironic, my position, because I train so hard and I really love what I do. But at the end of the day, in games, and especially those tight games, the last thing I want to do is go out there and punt, because it obviously means we're giving the other team, ball possession.
I don't want them to punt either.
Yeah, but especially in those tight games, though, just winning the punting battle, averaging more yards than the opponents, and really just winning the field position battle is the difference in some of those tight games.
Yeah, for sure. Just talk to me about what you guys got coming up this season. Like I said, you guys finished the season off strong last year, trying to carry things over. I think you guys got one of the most underrated coaches in the country with Troy Calhoun. Just talk to me what he's doing to prepare for you guys. You guys got a new quarterback this year, but obviously, you guys got a very nice luxury of returning a lot of players that have kind of, worked their way up and, have been waiting for their opportunity.
Yeah, I would just say Coach Troy Calhoun, he's a great coach, and we're just so structured and systemed, right? So our game plan is going to be pretty universal, and it's focused on us, right? It's not necessarily about the other team and stuff. We're all focused on us being a team and how we're going to play. And that really translates well into all the teams that we play, right? And so I would say that goes good. And then it begs the question, new quarterback. Well, it doesn't really matter who the quarterback is. Like, we have players, we have athletes that'll be able to get the job done. And when they get put in that system, they'll be athletes and they'll be able to perform at a high level. And we all know that they will be able to.
Yeah, the triple option offense, obviously, only it's very minimal teams run that offense. People probably look at the running backs, the fullbacks, maybe the quarterback a little bit. Give us a little pitch here on the tight end position and just how significant it is to the offense.
I mean, I would go as far as saying, like, the tight end in our offense is considered like a lineman at that point. So just an extra tackle, right? But you get occasional times to make a catch every once in a while. And the nice part, the beauty of the whole thing is, for all of our receiving cores, when we do throw the ball, you're not really expecting it. So you don't have time to overthink it and necessarily have bad drops or anything like that. So you can make pretty spectacular catches in that sense. So that's the hidden gem of it all, I think.
For sure. I want to get your guys' both perspective on this, because we're here with San Jose State. The contrast in styles with San Jose State and Air Force, especially with the whole new coaching staff that the Spartans have now, is polar opposites. The Spartans, you guys got a taste of them last year. These guys, all they want to do is sling the football. While you guys, all you guys want to do is just pound the rock. Just talk to me about how difficult that is, just the contrast in styles within that sense of, between the Spartans and the Falcons, because you guys do come to San Jose this year.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, we just got to focus on what we do, and what we do best is running the football. We've built this system. We've run it entire Air Force, entirety. So we just stick to what we know and just keep doing what we're doing.
I think the difficulties lie with the defenses, right? The offenses know what they're going to do. So the offense's game plan, and it's pretty much what they do no matter what, right? San Jose's going to throw it, we're going to run it. Focusing on us mainly, our defense practices against our offense a lot, right? And so they're really accustomed to the run. So then they go against a team like San Jose and other schools in our conference, and they have to deal with the pass too. So that's a bit of a threat, right? And so I think it's however they perform against the pass is a testament to our defense and our coaches as well, because they're able to prepare for that when we have such a high focused offense around running, right? And so same goes for San Jose, right? When they're preparing for our triple option that runs the ball really heavily, they have to do the same thing defensively to prepare that super opposite scale that they're only going to see one time a season, right? And we know how it feels too, preparing for that, because we play Army and Navy, and both them do the triple option. So like we know how you guys feel, like prepared for it, and it's not fun. So
for sure, you talked about your defense. And I cannot believe he was not on the all conference list, but Peyton Zdroik on the defensive line. I mean, he was just absolutely incredible last year, blowing up the line of scrimmage, keeping you guys in games with his, line of scrimmage and, just the point of attack, blowing things up. What does he bring to the table that you guys are going to absolutely need here, to stay in these ball games this year in the Mountain West?
Yeah, well, first off, he didn't get the honors because I think he was injured like for plenty of games, which was very unfortunate for our team as a whole, but also for him getting all of those stats and whatnot. But I think he's obviously a team captain. He's a leader, and like everybody on the defense follows around what he does, right? And people look up to him, and so that's what you need out of him. And regardless of if he's a good player or not, they look up to him as the man he is. And so I think that's valued for our entire team as a whole. So.
Yeah, I actually share a locker right next to him. He's a great dude. Really looking forward to this next season. He's going to bring it, like Bruin said, who's injured most of the last season. He's just going to use it to go out next season and show what he can do.
All right, give me one player that is going to show up for Air Force this year that maybe necessarily didn't show up last year, that maybe spent his time in the pipeline, that's going to get his opportunities this year and is going to show up and show out that Mountain West fans need to know about.
I got mine. I'm saying Liam Zarka. Like, I think he got a couple snaps last year, but you'll see Liam Zarka. You'll know his name here shortly.
Honestly, I'd probably say Reagan Tubbs, our kicker. He's gonna have a great season. He's been behind Matt DePore the past 3 years, but he's just as good, and he's gonna show what he can do this year.
That's a great question. Yeah, that's a good question.
All right, last year the Mountain West, as we know it, lots of change coming in next year. Just talk to me about the significance of what your rivalries. We already know that the commander-in-chief is a special one for you guys, but, going up against, the Colorado States, the Wyomings, especially the teams that are going to be pivoting away. How much do those games mean to you guys in the sense that, hey, this who knows what the future looks like? This might be our last chance to, for extra bragging rights.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we kind of had a taste of that last year with Fresno because we knew the schedule for this season. We weren't going to have Fresno, so that would be the last time that we would play them. So that's kind of where we got our season rolling a little bit at the end there. So I think you can expect similar things for that, like, knowing it's our last time and giving it our all.
Yeah, just going along with that. It's our last time playing them. Just give it all we can. Obviously, CIC is on top of what our pecking order of things. But at the end of the day, rivalries are what we can do, and we got to go out there and win them.
Great stuff, guys. Bruin Fleischmann, Luke Freer.